Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Spontaneous. And this is from writer-director Brian Duffield, starring Katherine Langford and Charlie Plummer. And what seems to be pretty standard coming-of-age, teenage romance, gets interrupted by people spontaneously exploding. And all that's left is their clothes and piles of blood. And this film grabs you right off the start with that premise. So you have this high concept kind of idea, and really at the heart of it is this young woman, played by Katherine Langford, with this budding relationship with Charlie Plummer's character, and he gets that courage to actually share how he feels after one of their classmates explodes in the middle of class. And then more kids start exploding. And what the director is able to do with this film is pretty impressive, because Duffield is able to really build that tension, and every time somebody, it comes as a surprise, and it's not really telegraphed in an obnoxious way where a lot of horror films build up a certain tempo, set up a very particular event to happen. This film feels very natural in the way that it comes out of nowhere and builds a sense of underlying dread throughout the film that's really effective. And Duffield's able to really capture that in this film and builds that tension throughout, because you never know what's going to happen next. And the film's so well shot as well, with the cinematography from Aaron Morton, who is able to really capture a lot of really well done close-ups that really capture the emotions of the characters. And there's particular shots. There's one very effective sequence of shots towards the end of the second act of this film that builds up to an extremely tragic moment that just works so well between the building up of the tension from the direction, how it's shot with the cinematography. And I was really impressed from a technical standpoint about this film. Also, all of these characters, these teenagers, feel so natural. And they're funny, they're fun, you enjoy spending time with them. Katherine Langford is absolutely amazing in this film. She brings such an energy and a confidence to her performance that you buy her character, Mara, at every turn. And Charlie Plummer is so endearing and really builds that connection with her. They have off-the-charts chemistry, and you really feel for them. And it's really easy to make a cheesy teenage romance. This doesn't feel cheesy. It feels endearing. It feels honest, and you care about their relationship. And at the heart of this really is about their relationship, and Mara, Katherine Langford's character, her journey through really seeing where the world is in regards to where she is in her life, and what's the purpose, why is she here, and really valuing life. And this takes some deep shots at some very specific themes throughout, and it does it in a sharp and biting way, and that's also funny. And that's one of the things I love about this film, is that it is really funny. I laughed quite a bit and enjoyed this film a lot. And there's darker moments, there's more very emotional moments, and honestly, even her parents, played by Piper Perabo and Rob Hoible, who's usually kind of a sleazy idiot kind of comedy character, really works well as her dad. And honestly, it's some of the best work I've seen of him. And Piper Perabo is a really underappreciated actress. And the young cast in this, across the board, does a really fantastic job. It's unexpected. You don't know exactly where the film's going to go, and you don't know what's going to happen at any given moment. And it works so well in building that tension, and this never feels like it's two films trying to be slammed together. It feels like what's going on in this town helps build this relationship at the center so naturally, because it's these occurrences that bring these two characters together. And really, it brings joy of them coming together and really hard emotional lows at certain points in this film. And honestly, it could get a little cliched at times, and it might drag just a bit in terms of like sticking the landing towards the end, except for the very end. I thought that how this really wraps up, Katherine Langford delivers some great dialogue. I feel like this film is something special, and that's hard to come by with a lot of teenage films because they feel like they're so done to hell at this point, but this did something unique and different, and I loved it. So, you should definitely go check out Spontaneous. This was a fantastic film. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.